Dan Campbell spoke on Jared Goff.
Yes.
Thinks he's a better quarterback now in Detroit than he was with LA, which, I mean, for the most part, I think it's pretty linear. It's common sense. He's more experienced. He's older. He's wiser. He's less panicky in his decision making.
Erratic.
Yeah, erratic would be another good word for it. I'm happy with Jared Goff right now. I have no issue with Goff. He can prove me wrong or right this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with either outcome. He plays very, very well. They win the division. Dare I say they win a playoff game? I'm very happy. They fall on their ass, go 6-11, 7-10. He plays poorly. No problem. Cost me $5 million to get rid of him if he's the reason.
Right.
I'm not losing sleep. So I think probably the thing I love the most about this season is I get clarity. I don't have to think about, is Dan Campbell the right coach or not? I don't have to think about if Jared Goff is the right guy at quarterback or not. All of that gets answered this year. Mm-hmm. Whether they win or lose, I have a conclusion to make, and I am very excited about that.
And this isn't LA. This isn't Super Bowl or bust. This is playoff win or bust. Like the ceiling is much lower. At least the expectations are much lower in Detroit. So for Jared Goff, who's won multiple playoff games, been to a Super Bowl, like this should be, I shouldn't say a cakewalk, but it's very different from being in LA. So I think Jared can do it. I think he's, one of the better quarterbacks, a top 10, top 15. He had a top 10 year this year. And even though I do argue against Geno Smith being better than him, I can't believe people actually think that, or Ryan Tannehill being better than him, I defend Jared Goff a lot. But I'm also realistic. And that's why this gets twisted when I say I'd wait to extend him or I'm hesitant to extend him. People immediately assume, Jeff, you hate Goff. No, that's not the case. I love the Lions, and I care about the Lions. I care about what they do financially, and I don't want money tied up to a quarterback that you don't believe in. Last year, the last half of the season when they were 8-2, didn't turn the ball over. He played excellent. Well, can he repeat that? And Jameson's out the first 6 games, and that's unfortunate. It's going to hurt Jared Goff to some extent, but still, he did it last year without Jameson. So, I mean, you're not going to have Chark, but Amon-Ra's going into now his 3rd year. You added more weapons on offense. You still got one of the better offensive lines. Ben Johnson in his 2nd year. Jared Goff has everything to succeed. Now it's up to him. So, listen, I'm a big supporter of Goff. I believe in Goff. I think he can win a playoff game. That's why I have these expectations. But for the money, he's going to decide everything. It's really up to Goff. It's all on him. If he plays well and the Lions win a playoff game, hell, I'm all for extending him.